Unraveling the Sweet Mystery. What is sponge cake? Hello, dear friends and language enthusiasts. Today, we're going to indulge our sweet tooth while expanding our English vocabulary. We are diving into a delicious topic: sponge cake. Not only is it a treat to eat, but it's also a phrase rich in cultural and culinary history. So, let's explore what makes a sponge cake not just a cake, but a sponge cake. A sponge cake is a light, fluffy cake made with flour, sugar, and eggs. The eggs are beaten thoroughly to incorporate air and give the cake its spongy texture. Unlike other cakes, traditional sponge cake recipes do not use baking powder or baking soda. The secret to its rise lies in the egg's ability to trap air during vigorous whipping. The sponge cake has a history that dates back to the Renaissance when it was first created in Europe. It gained its name due to the sponge-like structure that results from the air bubbles created during the mixing process. It's a classic example of culinary simplicity turning into something beloved across continents. Learning about food is not only about tasting but understanding culture and language. Sponge cake is a term that often pops up in English recipes, literature, and even in everyday conversation. It's a sweet way to learn about idioms and expressions related to food in English-speaking countries. There are many types of sponge cake, each with its own unique twist. For example, Victoria's sponge cake, named after Queen Victoria, who favored it with her afternoon tea. Genoise, a French version, which often includes butter for a richer flavor. Chiffon cake, a lighter variant that uses vegetable oil to give it a more moist texture. Angel food cake, made with egg whites only, it's the fluffiest and lightest of them all. The word sponge is used in various expressions in English. For example, someone who absorbs information quickly may be called a sponge. Similarly, to sponge off someone means to live off another person by relying on their resources. I hope you've enjoyed learning about sponge cake and picked up some delightful facts to share at your next tea party or conversation. Remember, learning English can be as enjoyable as having your cake and eating it too. Until our next sweet adventure, keep practicing and stay curious. Happy learning!